All right, let's look at the Sigma females.
What if you're like one of the boys? A lone wolf. You can eat a whole deer by yourself, unlike other girls. Ha! Amateurs. Well, if this describes you, then you might be the enigmatic Sigma female. Not Sigma male, but Sigma female. That
What makes this wrong, though, dude? This is your politics taken to its ends. I 100% accept them and their identity. I love when, like, idiots come in here and they're like, hey, how can I make this about a trans person? Like, no. No, this person is not a fucking furry. Shut the fuck up. This person is a transphobic psychopath, okay? That's why he said this is your politics taken to its ends. I'm shocked that some 4chan groiped up shouty who's like 45 years old, whose family acts like he died 10 years ago in a freak industrial accident because they're so incredibly embarrassed by their existence that they're better off just lying to people about their death, is in here doing the thing that he does every goddamn day, okay? For Honor player, by the way. God damn it. Why are all the gaming watchers like this? Fuck. Is he a gaming watcher? Fuck. We can't ban him. Don't ban him. Do not ban him. All right, we're going to watch this fucking Sigma female video.
That's right. Instead of Keanu Reeves, you get to be Jenna Ortega. Why not both? Honestly, I find them both utterly butterly charming in their own ways. But before I go on, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Tara Mooney, and I just got a Moonicure. And this is the only channel on YouTube where all videos are written and produced by a cow. She couldn't be in the video today because she's actually writing her own personality test, but if you like and subscribe, she might appear in the next one. So if you've been around since the days where I looked like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber, you'll know that I've already put out a thesis on the Sigma male.
But why do we need to know what type of guy we are? What is the purpose of aligning with a certain character?
Oh god, Homie is being a Sigma male while being dominated by these sound effects.
With a certain
Gender discourse peaked right there.
He's being cooked by them.
Judith Butler, Bell Hooks, Elle Woods, watch your backs. Go give it a watch if you can handle the piss poor audio quality.
Son, where did the Send Help shirt come from? It came from a Shine facility where they were asking for help, and that's why they embroidered it on the shirt. I wear it all the time because, I wear it to be like, yeah, no, we will not be sending help. You should have said from your mom's house. Fuck.
I'm not one to talk with the shitty audio in my videos.
I also stirred up some fiery discourse about whether chihuahuas are really so bad, and well, to summarize the male archetypes, as defined by someone with way too much time on their hands, the alpha male is the big boss, confident lad. The Sigma is the more mysterious version who defies social hierarchy.
We've talked about this before. The Sigma male is just like a new way for dudes with social anxiety, maybe, some neurodivergence, to feel confident about things that stop them from being able to engage in social things, that like social experiences that they normally would aspire towards, like they look at and think is positive. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. Beta, the worker bees of society. Women will tolerate them if they have ample resources. Otherwise, they're discarded. Gamma. Gammas are bitter and clueless about women. Often they can't grasp red pill concepts and check out of the mating game. Oh, there's a term for it? Like people who are just clueless about women and hate the red pill? Omega, the hopeless. Omegas are correlated with violent outbursts like shooting sprees because of their total rejection by women. The irony is, if you made this list, you are probably closer to Omega than anything else. Most people that know these terminologies are closer to Omega than anything else that they think they are. It's just varying degrees of mental illness being, on display.
Debaters can get women, but only if they contribute to society, like as doctors. Ugh, so beta. Then there's the Gamma, who are clueless about women, but at least they're not at the bottom, unlike Omegas, who are incels.
There's rocks, there's whale poo, and then there's you.
Now, what about the female versions? Well, all people called Tara have great minds, so I found an article by another Tara who defines the female versions of these archetypes. And she's much nicer than the guy who wrote the male one. Tara gives constructive criticism. Beta females are nurturing, compassionate, and empathetic, making them excellent companions and friends. However, they tend to be more submissive and content with following rather than leading. Omega females possess traits similar to beta.
This is really funny because it's so similar to any kind of compartmentalization that has occurred in the medical field or in any other field, which I think absolutely were created by a man. Okay? Like I feel like it's giving a man made this, which is of course ironic because that's usually how it works in every situation. I wouldn't say that in 2020. What?
Beta females, such as being quiet, emotionally mature, and submissive. However, they also display a strong sense of independence and intellect, often surprising others with their depth of knowledge and insight. This combination of traits sets them apart from Sigma females. Damn, that's quite different from the Omega male. If that's the bottom of the female socio-sexual hierarchy, then I don't think we've got much to worry about, ladies. Oh, and on this one, there's the Delta female who chronically loses other people's luggage. Get it? That's a joke about Delta Airlines. You know what? They can't all land. Okay, that was sick. All right, well done. I've officially redeemed myself, but I'm still not a Sigma female. So what is a Sigma female? Sorry, I mean female. A rare breed. Some say they are nearly extinct. David Attenborough's new documentary.
Is it just girl autism? Is that what it is? I assume. Because like Sigma male is like male autism. So I guess it would work the same way, right?
Documentary will be dropping next week. Sigma females is a type of organism that is never found in reality. Oh, so it's made up. Nah. These personality types are very real. The Sigma female may not be spotted out in the wild very often, but she does exist. She has been spotted, apparently, like the Loch Ness Monster. A Sigma female is a socio-sexual personality characterized by independence and mystery. She makes her own rules and focuses on her life. She's not like the other girls. She doesn't pay her taxes.
Women don't pay taxes.
She's a sovereign citizen. That's the first rule. Here's another 5.
5 rules to be a Sigma female. 1. Control your emotions. 2. Stay disciplined.
Oh, well, that's not a woman then, because fellas, am I right? Women do be emotional. Not men, though. Men are rarely ever emotional. And if a man is emotional, then they're like a woman and not like a man. Unless they're a man I like and feel is charismatic, in which case then they are not like a woman and their emotional maturity is showing because they were emotional in that moment. It's a classic spectrum of do I like this man versus do I not like this man. Other things that fall on the same spectrum go for ReactGate, as a matter of fact. Do I like this content creator? Do I not like this content creator? That sort of thing.
3. Learn to fight. 4. Stay focused on your goals. 5. Build self-confidence.
You know what? I agree with these, especially rule number 5. Sigma
Women be avoiding tags when they even said it in Barbie. That's why women don't avoid the top of the hour ad break here. Because they're subscribed, so they don't need to. But you can be a woman, or well, not a woman, but you can also avoid the top of the hour ad break much like a woman if you would like. But, you know, we hit the top of the hour ad break equally here. You know, equal opportunity ad breaks for all. That's right. Females! You will see the top of the hour ad break as well as the males at the HasanAbi broadcast, unless you subscribe for $5 or free with Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. She is this person is a friend of Noah Samson, right? Wasn't she in a Noah Samson video? Like, I think she's a cool lefty YouTube essayist.
females cycle. They don't drive. Or, in my case, they can't drive. But they have confidence when they cycle, okay? Even after cycling accidents. See these bad boys? These are scars from a cycling accident I had back in January where I got a concussion. So if you've been wondering why my videos have been declining, well, that's why. What's rule 64? That was the first video I found in my research, and I'm still confused.
By the way, do you live with your parents? Is that true?
Yes.
And is that common in India for older children to live with their parents?
It's fine to live with your parents because it's also common in India that we don't have to take appointments with our parents to meet for dinner. So.
She's not even wrong, but what's the Sigma beef specifically with David Letterman? Destroy him. Of all the late night hosts, he's one of the less annoying ones, but go off. Are you confused? Because I sure am. Hopefully a full-length video will clarify things for us.
Nerds excite Sigma females in the same way jocks excite slay queens.
Huh?
Slay queens.
Is this a haiku? To be fair, this channel...
Dude, that's so funny. Like, got the Fiverr voice or the AI voice doing so much work on it, too. Slay queens
does have other videos on the topic, such as 10 ice cold truths about Sigma females. But it's summer where I live, so I'm not watching that. Ooh, what about this one? Jordan Peterson, the most amazing thing he ever said that affects Sigma females.
I think this is not a real concept, obviously, but like, obviously Sigma males are not a real concept either. I'm not going to get into the philosophy of what concepts are real and what's not real, what constitutes a real concept. Ultimately, most of these things are fake, obviously, but this is like extra fake in the sense that it's not even like mass adopted. And this channel seems to be this channel is trying to make it mass adopted.
You know what? Why would I listen to a man who gets no bitches? He's completely bitchless. Or at least human ones. Just lobsters. Lobster bitches. Oh, that reminds me of that song. I don't need a lobster, I want a girlfriend. To be fair, that would be pretty Sigma to turn up to a Hinge date dressed as a lobster. It would be like that lady on The Bachelorette who went into full sloth mode to stand out. And that she did.
It's a sloth.
Animal studies are essential studies.
That's
Who
pretty
said
fire.
drama degrees were useless? Speaking of money,
That's fire.
loser, we're going to Barbie Land. Make sure you don't forget your special equipment because unlike Barbie and Ken, you do have genitals. So why not bring the Sona 2 Travel by Leela?
What the fuck? Oh, it's an ad. Holy shit, I almost got fucking... Oh, brother, that was scary.
His partner as well.
Like, who is it for? I don't know if this is a hot take, but I never understood the whole idea that not caring what anyone thinks is automatically good. The people who say that they don't care what anyone thinks, they tend to be the same people who say, I just tell it how it is, as they mercilessly crush your self-esteem. I guess I am an omega, beta, kappa, gamma,
Sigma males don't trust easily, and if they do, they protect them wholeheartedly. For a Sigma, trust is the foundation of any relationship, and if there is no trust, he won't even think of building a relationship with anyone.
Oh, this is another cliche that I hate. When people say, I don't trust very easily, I don't trust anyone, give me attention. Everyone says that, and by revealing that, you are trusting a person. You're not special. We're all sexually broken losers. Also, wanting to trust your partner, everyone should aspire to this. This should be a bare minimum. The irony of this content is that it shares the most run-of-the-mill platitudes, and that's what gets it engagement. Anyone can watch this and be like, oh hey, that's me. A bit like, now don't get angry with me, horoscopes. Like astrology girlies, no hate.
Okay, that's very real. And people were trying to say that that's like created by a man. I refuse to believe it because the mass adoption certainly came from women. Okay? Please don't crucify me, horoscope girlies. It's real. It's very real.
When people ask me, Tara, as a bisexual woman, what's your type? My answer will always be, astrology girlies. But the horoscopes that I've seen, and to be fair, I'm no expert, you know, the general ones you find in magazines, they always tend to be very wishy-washy and generalized, you know, non-specific. But feel free to prove me wrong by sliding into my DMs. I'm joking. That's a joke. Don't. I'm unavailable. I'm occupied. This Bugatti is not for sale. Oh shit, I have to delete my Instagram now.
I think if you're in a serious relationship with a girl, she should not have an Instagram. That's cheating.
I swear, I sent a chick a video about Sigma males so she could better.
Wait, what happens when is two women in a relationship, which I never even thought about? Wait, do they both have to simultaneously delete their Instagram? Because like women date women too. Oh my God, I can't believe in all of my time watching like these dumbass PUA red pill Andes, I never once thought about women dating women. They need to find a man to take ownership of their relationship. Oh, okay. That's how it works. Got it. My bad.
Better understand why I am the way I am. I was naive in thinking she would finally get it, but it just made her mad. I think it was disheartening for her to go from thinking this is how I choose to be to realizing that this is just the way I am. I can't help it, and I don't want to help it. The things that bother her about me, I actually like about myself. It's the same things that attracted her to me in the first place. This comment is chef's kiss. The use of the noun chick. The shock when discovering that she would not respond well to being sent this content. Oh, the doubling down. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Art. Stunning. It brings a tear to my eye. These type of women are hidden gems and hard to find because they're not seeking attention on social media. Look at that emoji. Bless his heart. This guy's bitter that he had to buy Instagram followers. But don't get it twisted. Women also enjoy this content. I am a Sigma female, and thus far it is pretty well impossible to find a Sigma male. I am single and would rather stay free and independent than waste my life with men who are so toxic and egocentric. Wouldn't a Sigma female and a Sigma male like repel each other? I remember physics, they go like, I guess what I will say as a serious criticism of this content is that it gives people surface level advice that confirms that they're special and unique and the rest of the world is the issue. Instead of giving actual sound advice with solutions and strategies for better communication in relationships.
Embracing vulnerability and opening up emotionally within relationships can prove challenging for Sigma males. Their fear of emotional exposure can create barriers that impede the
This is my favorite. Like, it's literally just describing neurodivergence, right? Like some shape or form. It's like maybe multiple different ones mishmashed together to be like, and these are still qualities that are really socially aspirational. And it's like, dude. Is racism a good thing? What is happening, dude? People are coming out of the fucking woodworks today. Like, you can have some kind of neurodivergence. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. You can work against certain, social anxieties that you might have, right? You can overcome them. You can learn to live with them. These are all beautiful, brilliant things. You don't have to basically conceptualize everything as though you don't have to basically contextualize everything from this like weird, like this weird horse blinders of like alpha who fucks. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like that. You could just be yourself. And in many respects, let me tell you folks, okay? Anyone who says they're fucking alpha are not the qualities that they associate with alphaness, okay? They are not that. No person who is like a real alpha or whatever, which again, I don't think is a real concept to begin with. But no one who fucking claims that they are actually it, okay? And they do not even remotely represent the values that they ascribe to being alpha.
the development of a deep and lasting connection.
Not even
Vulnerability
fucking
is
real
the
in
key
wolves,
to
goddammit.
unlocking love's door, but it can be a door that Sigma males hesitate to open. Their inclination towards self-protection can lead to emotional distance, leaving their partners longing for a more intimate and authentic connection.
In isolation, this could be an astute observation, but then the creator liked this comment. Men, regardless of their personality type, should never be emotionally open with a woman. Never share your fears or insecurities with a woman. They will eventually weaponize them against you when it suits them. Putting aside the fact that this reinforces the manosphere trope that women are conniving, spiteful, little snake devils that stomp on men's hearts. It's also objectively bad advice. I mean, that's a surefire way to sabotage your relationship. It also contradicts the messaging in that video. So I know that commentary YouTube, particularly those on the more progressive side of the political spectrum, myself included, criticize manosphere self-help content a lot. And I do take on board the criticism that we often criticize this content without offering a viable alternative. Sometimes we do just want to goof on it for entertainment purposes, which I don't think is always bad. I love a goof or a gaffe. Sometimes both at the same time. But if I were to offer a counter, it would be this. Create content that doesn't sabotage people's relationships. Self-help content with the genuine goal of helping people is good, and you're not alone.
Why are you not at Exile Con? Where's your booth? Yeah, me, I'm PoE
for
streamer.
Consuming it. I just think that it's become an industry in itself. It's more lucrative for a self-help content creator to confirm their audience's biases, to create a feedback loop, right?
Cough, cough, Chad Vice. Okay, first of all, I rarely ever do Chad Vice, not my main content. And secondly, it's quite literally good advice that she would also agree with, and most people would agree with. It's so good that you dumb motherfuckers always make fun of it, actually, and go, oh, confidence is like a muscle. Yeah, Chad Vice is actually very good. And as opposed to all of these other like self-help gurus out there that are very bad.
So they keep
I actually
watching their
hate
content.
Chad Vice. You are one of the very, very unique people. Also, you said you can tell Hassan's going through it when he's playing with his fingers. It's very parasocial. You take 5 minutes off, reconsider what you said. And also on top of that, you might need some Chad Vice. Let's be real.
Because if they were to actually help them solve their problems, they would eventually leave, right? It's in a similar vein to how dating apps aren't designed to help you find long-term, fruitful relationships. They're designed to keep you on the apps. And the sad thing is that this content is kept alive by people feeling misunderstood and isolated, rather than them going out into the real world and finding real connections, which, granted, I appreciate is way easier said than done. I love never leaving the house. In my life, I've been miserable as a twice married man. The only time I remember being happy was when I was dating multiple women at the same time. Seems sexual competition keeps a woman in pleasing mode. Honestly, women can't help themselves. Once they know you, the man, are committed to them, they lose 90% of their desire for you and start.
Dude, this is such a self-report, okay? It's just like such a sad, incredibly sad self-report. Okay, by the way, this is not a hashtag ad, but since I played For Honor, I've been thinking about it nonstop. I'm not even kidding. I probably shouldn't play it more because I feel like I'll get addicted to it. Try ranked. Play Remnant 2 instead. Yeah, I heard it's like Remnant 2 is like fun too. I downloaded it. Here's the funny thing. I'm such a petty bitch. Like Remnant did ads for everybody, right? Like they did ads on the platform with a lot of content creators. When a game like that doesn't approach me to do ads, I'm so petty. I'm like, fuck you. I don't want to. Even if I want to play it, I kind of don't want to play it. You know what I mean? It's like, why wouldn't you do that? And like, then obviously there's games that override that pettiness, like Diablo 4 or Elden Ring. But then I'll see like someone else get a sponsorship for it. It's also always people that don't like play it that much. They don't do 15-minute gaming blocks. First of all, that's not true. What is this? This made me laugh.
Coming back.
The GOAT! I am the captain!
Chat, this is what happens when you don't play games every day. They're actually fun.
He thinks he's him? I am him!
Oh, coming back.
That's such a funny thing to say. I'm never giving you any more money. That's socialism. Or you play software sucks, the customer service, and something's wrong is worse. All right, we're gonna go back to the other. We're gonna go back to the other thing, which is honestly disappointing. We didn't hear your best accent while LARPing as a Dane. I mean, I wasn't even LARPing as a Dane. Your friend hyped you and gassed you up, and it worked. Yes, true. Let's finish this.
Not looking for your replacement. He also liked that comment. And this isn't just to do with dating. Like in this video, why Sigma males have no friends, the bitter truth. There's this comment. We have no friends because we know who humanity really is. Alright, well that's productive. If you can't even have faith in your boys, who can you have faith in, fellas? Fellas, is it gay to have friends? A Sigma is one who has a deeper meaning of life and doesn't need the stupidity of others. Oh my god, shut up, you're so annoying. It's worth noting that in a video about Sigma females, I've delved into talking about Sigma males again. So why is that? Well, I think there's a few
Because it's cooler.
reasons. Firstly, I think the qualities of the Sigma aren't perceived the same way across different genders. By which I mean, if women actually acted like Sigma females, they wouldn't be perceived positively. Like
By the way, low key, Sigma male as a concept, I think was born out of a joke, and it's been taken seriously. It's yet another one of those things that just like originally isn't serious and then it becomes serious. But at least it's not as like damaging or devastating as like QAnon. Oh God, the internet is so bad. The internet is so bad. It's so bad. Everything is so bad on the internet. Whatever, as long as it's not hurting anybody. It's like it's the guy in the dog suit, right? As long as it's not hurting anybody, it's weird. I'll make fun of it, sure, but also, you know, I'm not gonna like try to stop it from occurring.
Being quiet, not seeking approval. If a woman isn't friendly and comes off as standoffish, she's called a bitch. Manosphere weirdos watching this are gonna be like, which, fine. I'm impressed you've got this far. Another reason the Sigma female hasn't taken off is that the kind of women this would appeal to, you know, the not like other girls / pick me crowd, might not align with the messaging surrounding Sigma women being independent, success-driven, etc. That market tends to appeal to women who are seeking a more traditional lifestyle. That's not always the case. There are not like other girls who simply feel misunderstood by other women, but that hole has already been filled by the classic TV character trope that is already on its way out.
Name?
Senorita Awesome.
You got it.
Talk about irony. Wednesday Addams was used as an example of a Sigma female in that article I showed you at the beginning, but Jenna Ortega, who played Wednesday, actively pushed back against a line in the script that made Wednesday sound like a massive N-log.
Remember there's a line where like I'm talking about a dress and she was supposed to say, oh my god, I'm freaking out over a dress. I literally hate myself. And I was blown away because that sounded like it was just like a bunch of little things like that where I felt like we were able to avoid a lot of dialogue that in an attempt to make her sound human.
The kids are alright. And the final reason, the girlies have already got astrology. Enough said. But yeah, if even Wednesday Addams isn't on board with the whole Sigma female grind set, I don't think it's taking off. Stop trying to make Sigma happen. It's not gonna happen. I have to remind you that I am a mere millennial.
It won't happen for women. It just won't. Because like women got other kind of groupings that are way more prominent and like way more successful, I guess, which is like horoscope girlies and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's too into like PUA manosphere shit. Women that engage in manosphere content are doing it for a male audience. Women that engage in manosphere content are only doing it so they can garner attention from a male dominated space. Like most women don't give a fuck about that shit unless it's to directly avoid people who talk about that kind of stuff. Like it probably immediately signals red flags whenever someone says like Sigma male or based in the real world, unless they're like a permanently online brain broken weirdo irony poisoned lady who's like on Twitter and cares a lot about that kind of stuff. But most people just don't touch that. Most women don't touch that with a fucking 10-foot pole unless it's to learn about it so they know what to like not be around. You know what I mean? Yeah, Pearl saying based, so based on the fucking Piers Morgan show.
Sometimes. So that was your reminder. I suppose I could have whacked out a ukulele. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to stick around for the subscription pet shout out. And make sure to check out Lilo and wish me a happy belated birthday. I am thrilled to be 46 years old. It's my birthday month.
Happy birthday! Same.
I'm thin-skinned like a little baby, so it checks out. Yeah, it checks out. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
Good video from Tara Mooney.